Why is it not on now? It should be on now. There we go, and I can read my comments then on my computer. Do you know what I'm not going? That should be better. I hope. Still waiting for it to hear it on here now. It's actually working. I don't know if it is working, you know. It should be. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Is anyone on yet? Anyway, how do I work it out on here? It's different on your laptop. I don't know how you work it out, but anyway, I'm gonna do these birds. I've been shooting so many of them. The pheasants and partridge from Saturday, a wood pigeon from today, and 2 ducks today. Probably do the pheasant first. Open them up. This is a bit. I hope no one's having a tea trying to watch this. That'd be a bad idea for you, wouldn't it, really? If anyone's even watching it. And this one's got a bit of bruising. It'll be alright. Don't know what it's saying on my phone screen, which is stressing me out. I'll do his pheasant, have a look. Trying to cut my fingers off on a live. That one's pretty bruised up, really. That side of the bird, this side's better. Ah, I know what'll be annoying. I'm not thinking about. The audio on that would be coming through on the phone as well, I'm guessing, off my laptop. It'd be like an echo, wouldn't it? Turned it off now. If that was bugging anybody. Let me have a look at my phone a minute. I don't know what it's saying to me at the bottom. Something weird. Right. Your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. This is probably me getting banned as usual. No, you shouldn't be showing anything. Like Facebook's really bad at the moment. Facebook, because I have a photo on of me holding the gun unloaded on my shoulder or something, and Roger stood by my side in the middle of a field, just smiling at the camera, and they keep telling me that I don't meet their standards and all this nonsense. So they're not going to promote me on Facebook, which I don't really do much through Facebook anyway, so that's not an issue to me. Right, so why is my chat not working on my laptop? Does anyone want to explain this to me? Because surely I should be able to see messages on there that are coming up on my phone, apparently. But live chat, does that work? I saw someone had commented though, and I can't see it from here. Me and technology, I tell you, there's loads of chats up there. So why is it not showing up on my laptop? Oh Jesus, this pheasant was sliced through the back end of it. Don't know why I can't see. Do I have to click on it here? Go full screen maybe? Still nothing working. So obviously a waste of time trying to use it like this. I thought one would go well with the other. I'll have to reply to you in a minute. I'll come up and have a look. As long as no one's trolling me, I'll be alright. So this is going to go in a stew for me. I did a game pie last time. All this, pheasant, partridge, pigeon, duck. I'm going to put it in a stew with some... That's shot right straight through there. Probably the worst place it could have been shot. But not everyone's perfect, you can't always shoot them exactly how you want to. That's the reality of it, isn't it? No point sugarcoating it. Some nice breasts there. Pheasant breasts are brilliant for a lot of meat. A bit stronger tasting, I'd say, than French partridge. I'll put them in said bin bag that I've already got ready. Roger's getting excited now. But they're not for you, mate. No, they're not, kid. Rest of the pheasant. Shall I come have a look at the chat? Because I'll even show you my laptop. So on that side there should be all your chats that are on there. But, Roger, get your head out of that bag. But nothing's coming up. Does anyone want to tell me? Right, I'm going to come and look at the screen and see if anyone's suggested anything to me. Because there's no point me. Right, guys. Played this game on Sunday. What game on Sunday? Rabbit, no rabbit now. Unfortunately. No, I've not shot a rabbit for ages. I was going to get my firearms, and I've never got around to it because it's just another money pit, isn't it, that I'd fall into. I used to shoot a lot of hares. I tell you what, if you get a good young hare, and what did I do with it? I think I just stewed that, and it was one of the best meals I've had in years. That was last year. Right, YouTube, you're absolutely doing me head in now. Why aren't you working on my laptop? Cross that. Do I? No. Exit full screen. It says it's live. It's showing me. All it ain't showing me is any sort of chat. Watching now. Yeah. It tells me who's watching. Live chat. Join the live chat. Join the conversation, blah, blah, blah. But it's my channel, so I can't do it, can I? Pass, guys. This is probably why you need someone who's studied something like media. Not a simple farmer trying to use some technology he's never been near before. Look at the difference in colour, right, on the hen bird compared to the cock bird. Cock bird's a lot darker meat. This applies in a lot of animals as well, doesn't it? Like, so a lot of butchers prefer heifers. I moved to cows now. I've moved back to cows. I should explain that. Prefer heifer meat than bullock meat, but you know, you never get a choice in a supermarket. That's something they've never really offered you, is it? If it's a male or a female. I mean, mush and meat and steaks and things you'll buy. I'm saying this actually, and I'm not so sure. I was going to say that none of them will be bulls, is where I was going to follow it up, but I am not so sure now I'm saying it. So I'm going to hold my tongue there, and someone might come up with a better answer. This bird, these pheasants were left on the back of the pickup. That's not going to tear very easily. There we go, I've got it in. It'd be rough enough. I don't want to use my knife I'm cutting meat with, even though I've got it laid on a pheasant there, haven't I? I don't want to really use it to be cutting the outside skin. That's a good solid breast. I don't know how this bird was shot, but they're into piece of shot anywhere in it. Untouched. Is everyone just looking at me thinking he's going to cut himself, this lad? We'll be able to watch it. Watch my video today, actually. After obviously watch all my live, and then watch my video today because the police were after me, I think. You have to find out if they got me or if they didn't. Not that I was doing anything wrong as usual, but it's just my constant ongoings living near a lot of people, isn't it? I'm trying to be a rural guy shooting his own food and bits and bobs, and some people don't agree with it. Oh, And the shot cam, I've been using the shot cam again, but I only got a little bit of footage on it today that was any good. Don't know if I got it set up right. Sometimes it doesn't record when you really want it to, which is annoying. That's the pheasant done. I'll have a lot of people are saying. Don't know what to do next. Probably partridge, then ducks. Duck will take forever. Just pheasant. Yeah, pheasant's good, mate. Get hold of some. You'll be able to get hold of pheasant everywhere, really, around the country. No, I don't do it. He wouldn't be allowed to do it even. I bet he wouldn't be able to take a bird onto his property. His missus wouldn't let him. You had duck for your tea. Yeah, what did you do? Did you just have a full duck, or did you do? I like it in a. Go on, in an orange sauce. If we do duck, that's my particular favourite. That B does to me. I'm not gonna lie, I've got feathers everywhere, and I've not even done. This is the worst one for feathers. The old pigeon. There'll be feathers everywhere once I've done him, because they come out really easy. What did I say I was gonna do? Partridge. All right, now my laptop's decided to cry about it, and come on, why won't you work, mate? Refresh the whole page, maybe. Do I have to put a message in the chat to join it? Doesn't really make any sense, does it? What about if I join YouTube? Go to YouTube again. But don't go to my channel and like watch my live as if I'm a... You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How do I watch lives on here, guys? Blah, 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 blah. Somewhere. Right, search myself. I don't Google myself. If anyone says, oh, do you Google yourself? Right, it's brought me up. What's it brought up? All shorts, video, and watch. Live, there we go. It's still struggling. I'll nearly give up on it. Partridge is dead easy to do when you're taking the breasts out. Probably the easiest one. Just open it all up like that. See how much wheat they've been eating as the last supper. Beautiful meat on French partridge. Just this breast done in some butter and cooked properly. And I can't see a lot of people would say they didn't like it unless they just they were going to repose it before they even started, if you know what I mean. Maybe my laptop's just terrible because it won't even load up lives. To view my channel, go click on live. It says I'm live now, that's a surprise. Click on it and let it load up again. Yeah, there's obviously something wrong that I'm not doing right. To see the comments, that's all I want to see. I can see myself, I cannot see the comments. Is someone just like, get on with it? I want to see you out. Yes, B is due home, by the way. I'll not point a knife at you. B is due home. And not really sure. I think she's kind of aware. I said, I'm going to go and do a live. I might do some birds, you know. So if she flies in the door and you see her dragging me out, it's because she wants to shout at me. Or if I've suddenly got to go quickly, it's because she's definitely shouting at me. For making a mess on the table yet again. This is it's a very small bird, but it's very breasted, a lot of breast meat on it. You know what I mean? A lot of meat for the size of the bird on this particular partridge. It's obviously been eating well for its size. And they did fly well, these, on Saturday. There was a lot more mist than was shot. I can guarantee that. Me making a mess. This is all going to be going in the same pot and being cooked as well when I get round to it. And that cast iron pot I bought is amazing. I've only bought it recently. There's my partridge, there's my pheasant. So all the meat's going to go together. I don't know where Roger's hiding. Anyone seen him? Oh, he's under me. He's under the table. No, mate. They're going in there as well. I'm sorry. What's everyone saying? Guinea fowl? No, I haven't. It's supposed to be quite strong, isn't it? We did have some on a farm where I've shot these. There used to be a farm down there. Epworths, we called them. And they had a lot of guinea fowl running around the yard and chickens and all sorts of else. But I never got a chance to eat one. How would we cook it? I'll put it in. I'll brown it a little bit in a. I've got a big cast iron pot I can chuck in the oven, and I'll get that out with some oil in and just brown the meat quickly, and literally chuck some cooked onions in then with it all, and maybe some potato with this. I was thinking if I got some potatoes, but just really chuck it in a pot with some spice, like some herbs, salt, pepper. Maybe a bit of gravy granules or a stock cube and just let it cook for a long time, nice and slowly. Don't need to sell it, mate. Just buy some. Just buy some. Just just talk to someone who shoots or approach someone. If you know there's a local shoot in the area, say you'd like to talk to the gamekeeper and ask him if you could get some birds. And I'm sure like they'll be more than happy to let you have some, really. They might want a little bit. yeah, I'm not doing a cutting up service, Jesus. It's like when people say, are you good at plucking? You'd be like, yeah, I am. And then be like, oh, I'm going to bring you some round then. But no, that's not what I meant. Yeah, it is good. It's good, honestly. Like, what have I been eating? I've been eating 2 game dishes a week this last, like, few weeks. Because I've done them in batch cooks. If you stick raw meat in the freezer and I leave it, I'll just forget about it and then it comes round to like, oh, what am I going to do with all this I've saved? This is where I'm going to make a mess. This is the pigeon. It's still warm because I only shot it like literally an hour and a half ago. Could have been hung for like towards a week. Oh, it's really clinging to it a bit, the skin as well. All these feathers just come out so easy on pigeons. But that if you get a proper chef, I'm not that good. If you get a proper chef to cook pigeon, if you've had it in a restaurant or country pub, sometimes has some sort of wood pigeon recipe on, it is good. It needs cooking like very rare, maybe in some fancy sauces with it or whatever they do. Very prominent breastbone as well, you can see very clearly, so quite easy to cut up. Don't think I've ever cut one. I've not cut one up warm for a long time anyway. I could have done with about 4 probably wood pigeons to compete at least with some of the other meats in here. It'll just be like a nice little treat in my stew. I'll find a piece of wood pigeon and be like, oh, that's nice. Roger, I can hear you. He's got his head in the bag. I don't want him licking birds. Getting a taste for the blood or anything. I don't think my mic's working as it should either. But as long as you can hear me well enough, we'll be alright. I'll pick most of the feathers off here, and then when I take it through and I'm cutting it up, that's when I'll clean the rest of the feathers off. And if there's a little bit left on, it's not such a big deal. You can always spit them out, can't you? That's the beauty that there's only going to be me eating this, really. But you don't like a lot of game normally. So it doesn't really matter. I've only got to please myself. Sorry, you could tell I was concentrating, couldn't you? Because I totally lost the plot there. Feathers everywhere. Look, pigeon for you. The duck. That is going to be awkward because I'm going to skin it and breast it. I don't want not bothered about having the skin on. So I'm not going to pluck it. Come and see what you're saying. If my eyes were better, if it just came up on there. Get me brother to... He probably would eat it, to be fair. Just, yeah, pigeon feathers come out everywhere. Adder? God knows. You couldn't do pigeons what? You couldn't eat pigeon. Pigeon's probably one of the most underrated meats, I think. I'll sort you out for what? Having 5 pheasants. What do you mean you've had 5 pheasants this week? Am I missing something? Hello everybody, coming on. Pheasant burgers, yeah. I think I tried once. I borrowed B's grandma's mincer, which was like an old school little windy mincer, and I had a right job on mincing any pheasant. And then I tried adding pork. What did I do? Did I do burgers? They weren't great. They weren't great. I'd probably ought to see someone doing it, and then that'd be better. Uh-oh, press something. My fat fingers are right in the way, and I can't do newt. There we go. Yeah, now Joe, he would eat it. I think it's just he'd eat anything if someone prepared it for him. He's quite like. Right, I am gonna have to use the same knife now, because ducks are awkward. Looks like I shot these 2 duck, right? These 2 here. I shot them with the same shot. They were flying. There's a lot of blood on the bottom of both, though. That's the one. They must have just been tight in the pattern. That one was shot this side. The wings broke. No, he was in front. He was in front. They were flying and curling away from me, sort of like that. I shot her here, but I've been shooting 3s. It was a good distance. They were both a good distance away. My pattern was probably like this. So I've hit her with like 1, 2 pellets have hit her, and 1 pellet's broke his wing. 1 pellet, probably 3 pellets have hit him. So my pattern's just, yeah. And there were 2 with 1 shot, and there was a 3rd duck, and I missed it with the 2nd shot. So I could have had 3 for 2 shots, and that would have been more impressive, wouldn't it? But they were just a good distance off, and it didn't. My aim cam didn't capture it, which really upset me, because that would be the best case scenario, wouldn't it? Right. So you want to see how I do a duck, which is going to be very awkward. You got to find the flapper skin and get an insertion in there. Yeah, and you have to try and you're skinning it. It's like skinning, but you've got feathers and skin. There you go. Cut down. You can. So that all that skin and fat that's on top of the meat's there. So you pull it and you literally cut the thin bit. You try and go. Sometimes if you half it. There's all like these little stringy bits that hold the meat to the skin. And they get very annoying. I'll keep cutting a bit away like that. And you get to a bit where the shots hit and it'll be a bit bruised up. I don't even see what I'm doing. I don't know if you want to see what I'm doing. Just like you don't have to cut. It's not really cutting. You're just sort of running your edge. You are cutting, aren't you? But it doesn't take a lot, is what I'm trying to say. Work down the side. You just got to pull it tight and just cut on top of the meat. It's like a thin membrane that you just cut away, and it's really easy. And that is the same principle as when you skin anything. Squirrels, rabbits, hares, cows, sheep. I don't want to say pigs. What do you do with pigs? Do they even skin pigs? Do they just clean pigs? I don't really know. I've never done much with pigs. I remember someone at uni once asking what you scratch a pig with to get pork scratchings. Thought it was like a tool you used. Like a big brush. Where's she been it? one shot. What did I say? I said 2 pieces of shot in her, didn't I? From this side, one's gone in there. Looks like one's come out here. Yeah, I thought they were a decent way apart. It must have been if my spread was this big. To take 2 down. But that's what's nice about those steel 3s. Ely Lightnings they are. And they... a big pellet. 36 gram of pellets as well. I maybe should have let these rest for longer before I did them, but I haven't got the time, so I want to cook them tonight if I can. Tonight or tomorrow night, anyway. Scared me then. Feather were blowing along and I thought it was a like something that had come out of a duck. I tell you what did freak me out once. First time I'd shot some rabbits myself with the air rifle. Maybe I'd only shot one actually. And I left it a little bit and I went back to it and it was full of fleas. Why mind bother? Just because all the feathers everywhere. I won't worry about it. What am I doing? I'm cutting the breasts out of duck, pheasant, partridge, pigeon. And I'm going to make, later on, I'm going to make a game stew out of it. That's all the fun. I'm horrible. Well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But I've gone out and hunted for this food myself. And I'm going to eat it myself, which I think is more noble than going to the supermarket and buying it on a shelf. And these are wild. These I know you see a lot of mallards at petting lakes and things, but they generally stay there the whole time. These are wild mallard. I haven't got them off the petting pond. I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea. I've been brought up, because we were brought up on a beef farm. You understand that you very clearly understand where meat comes from. We had some pet lambs. I think we did get lied to about the pet lambs, that they'd gone to someone else's farm because they were getting too big or something, when actually they'd gone for slaughter. And I didn't find this out till I was like, fair age. Like we just sort of naively thought that they'd actually just gone somewhere else and forgot about it. And yeah, we'd gone on holiday, I think, and my dad had got my granddad to take them to market. What else did I have as well? We had some calves. We had a lot of chickens. Don't think we ever used to really eat many chickens. I never had much to do. My dad used to do a lot of chickens as like a business once over, I think. Used to cut them up, dress them and sell them dressed. Probably did a few turkeys as well, I can vaguely remember, around Christmas time. And then as we were getting a bit older and we were farming with these Epworths, we used to go down there and they used to do a lot of turkeys or big chickens for Christmas dinner. And if you turned up around Christmas time, anywhere near towards Christmas, you'd end up getting roped into plucking a chicken. And then it'd be one less they'd have to do. Which was nice, they were nice, real nice guys. They still are. But the farm's not there anymore, unfortunately. That got knocked down. There's houses on it now. Which would be some of the houses that are looking onto all these geese that are decimating the crops. Roger runs them off. Roger's got the hack of running these geese off. But everyone normally trains the dogs or tries to stop the dogs from running off after things all over, don't they? So I don't really want to encourage it. There we go. Nice big breasts on this mallard. Drake. Must be a drake and a hen then, is it? I'm guessing so. Anyway, if you're watching this, you need to go and watch my channel. I've had video recently gone to 90,000 views, one about these stables and the issue with the van blocking the way. That's been my first viral video I've had. Like, I've had some good, decent videos, decent views, but that's really soared above everything else. I've not cut all the skin off this one. Pull that, cut the skin off. That's the little bit that's inside the breast meat. That's like the very inside bit. There we go. Is anyone else commenting saying I'm horrible yet? I thought I might get sent some of them sort of comments because it's a bit... I'm very for showing people what actually goes on in the countryside. Like, that is my... And I think to some extent, sort of what Jeremy Clarkson's done as well. But he's obviously got a better platform to do it off. But he's just literally trying to show it as it is. Which is hard to do, isn't it? Sometimes. But this is country life for you. Let alone hotels, right? I am covered in feathers. That's what a lot of people are saying. That is a fair plate of food, though, isn't it? To go. I'll not fall over. You'd trust this meat? I don't know if I'd trust this meat more than the supermarket meat, because it's a because it's come from me. I'm not the this is fairly hygienic for me. I used to do it in the yard at the farm. I used to cut everything up there. I got it from the park. No, I didn't get it from the park. Donald's going to be simmering. He's going to be in a hot tub soon, Donald, so he'll be all right. Let me get my phone down off here, and I can actually read and talk to you. And you can actually ask me questions if you want, then. I'll show you what I've had the phone set up on as well. There's no mod cons in this household, but it is something I've never used before. But I've used it for my phone holder. Hang on, bear with me. I've used the ironing board. Set it up on the ironing board because it's about the right height to set things up on. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep going. Let me swirl this round and get you all in a better position now. I'm trying to keep doing what I'm doing and promoting shooting in a good light and putting food on the table and farming. Anything I can. Yeah, I know. There's a big thing about it's just not taught in schools as much, is it? Like, I think they are trying to now, aren't they? Like, get children involved with cutting, but then it goes. It's the parents, generally the parents that. Is it my parents that taught me to cut? It wasn't. I did do bits. I did more when I went to uni. I didn't shoot before I went to uni, not game. And then when like we could do with some extra meat and things like that, we started getting some pheasant, and I started doing lots of pheasant then. And I'd come home from uni and I'd bring like just anything, pigeon, all sorts back. Don't know if all my housemates really wanted to eat it because they didn't trust me, but yeah. What, Artex? Is that how you spell Artex? Like Artex in a roof? I've got some in the house. No, this isn't Artex. This is just plastic. If that's what you're on about. But in the other, in my living room, was Artex I left up because I thought it looked nice. Yeah. When you have to hunt for it and everyone's like totally out of depth, like it was the beach ones, wasn't it, or whatever they were, like what was it, Castaway and things like that. When they reckon they have to have food. Yeah, you got to realise things do die for a reason. I used to pick up roadkill when I was at uni as well. Very good roadkill. I'll never forget. I saw a car hit a deer once. There's a thing, isn't it? If you run into a deer with your car and kill it, you're not allowed to pick it up, but the next car is. And I saw it happen, and I had a load of cattle on a lorry, and I thought I knew I couldn't put it on the lorry with the cattle on. So I thought, right, I'm going to get to. I was only like half hour to where I was taking them. So I was like, right, I'll drop them off and I'll come back for it. And something happened, like the road was shut, or I had to go a different way and I couldn't get back to it. And Ash was in with me. We always go on about it. Like, remember when we picked that deer up? Me and Joe Seels are related, but it's not spelled like that. You mean Seels? He is my brother. Joe is my brother. He doesn't talk about me, so you'll not know. He doesn't mention me in his YouTube because he doesn't like me doing YouTube. Yeah, no, that is a point. Like, I've started doing these shooting videos. You literally look at a lot of other shooting videos, and they're all the idea of having a country gentleman shooting, isn't it? But really, a lot of the shoots you go on, especially around our area, they're just like-minded people coming together and, you know, shooting, beating, picking up. Everyone's on a big day out. It's lovely. This local shoot I've joined is really good. I'm really enjoying it. They're probably getting sick of me, but no, we're having a good time with it. Aye, gives me a bit of sticker, Joe, if you can. It auto-corrected. Oh, God. Yeah, our name does get misspelled a lot, so that's why I was like, it's not like that. Sorry, mate. Sorry, Harry. I won't be in a bitch. Where do we want for the duck? Literally, I've been out tonight. If you watch my video from today, or the last couple of days, we've got a big goose problem. Geese are literally, we've got thousands of geese grazing all our wheat that's growing now off. So I'm trying to shoot them, but then I got a bit giddy and wanted some duck for the table as well. But I've only shot one goose tonight. I'm not putting that in a game pie, or else it'll ruin it. It's a bit too strong, too much of it. It's all right in a curry on its own, goose or something like that. And it was a big tough. I shot the middle one out of the V as well, which is supposed to be like the one at the front. Which is supposed to be the toughest old bird, isn't it? If you hit a deer and you want to cover it up. All right. The golden boy. He's all right, Joe. Doing well. He's got that much on now with all his other things he's doing. He has. Yeah, we've got a lot of RSPB sites around us. We do actually graze the RSPB, and I don't think the RSPB are that fond of the amount of geese they've got on anyway. They're not gonna particularly admit that, are they? But the geese mob everything. They're big birds as well. What's going to challenge a goose? And there's no foxes on there because it's all electric fenced. They haven't really got an actual predator other than us. Yeah, it is cheap. It is cheap food to get. Well, a shotgun cartridge costs 50p a cartridge, M3s. So that's all. If I can, but then I'm not going to shit upon. Say I shoot 3 to 1. That's £1.50 a goose, isn't it, in cartridges to shoot it? And someone going and doing it. If you're going to do it as a business and charge for it, but that's not why we're doing it. We're doing it because we need to kill them to protect the crops, or at least kill some of them. It'd be a great idea if you could just kill 5% of them, and then the all the others got the idea and didn't graze your crops. But they're going to want to eat somewhere, and there's too many in our area. If you ask anyone around our area, there's everyone's noticed the increase in geese numbers over the last 10 years. It's just like, well, maybe the last 5 years it's skyrocketed. Oh yeah, that's something I've never done actually after Norfolk shooting. Not really needed to have or like the time and going down there and doing it, but it'd be an interesting shooting to do. I did have a go at duck tonight. I thought I got it in the bag, and I thought the shotgun did capture a bit of footage of it, but I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't put it in. But I thought it was that eye, but it was dead over me, and I thought I can get this with these threes. This will be a right shot, and I didn't. But that's all part of shooting. There've been ducks in flight I've been shooting tonight. So what I mean by that is they're not coming into water or onto a pond. They're flying from. They're up high and they're going from A to B. Because a lot of people shoot ducks over ponds when they're like coming. they're circling the pond and then they're coming into land, so they're getting lower. But I wasn't shooting them like that. Have you seen video? You've been quick then to get on here, because I like literally put the video on and then went live, I think. Getting permission for what? For shooting? Don't know. Getting permission is on a 2-2. But the thing is, if someone comes to me, what's the PCP mean? Am I being silly? If you've just got a little 2-2 air rifle, and you come to me and want to go shooting, you're not going to be shooting the numbers. That if I've got an issue with something, like say I had an issue with wood pigeons on a rape field, or if someone comes to me saying they're going to shoot me a shotgun, and you come saying you're going to use your 2-2, I'm going to choose the shotgun guy because he's going to do a better job for me. He's going to make a lot of noise and he's going to scare the birds off, and he's probably going to shoot more. So maybe that's maybe where I'm going in. But if you can't apply for a shotgun license, maybe try and team up with someone who has got a shotgun license, and then if you go shooting with someone with a shotgun, like it only works with shotguns, you can't do this with firearms, but you can go shooting with someone who has a shotgun license. He can own 2 guns. You can have a gun and he can have a gun. And if he feels safe with you, you can as long as you're in. There's a distance to it, but you could literally be like 50 yards down the field shooting on your own, as long as you're in his sight and he's watching over you. Pre-charged pneumatic. Yeah, round here I can't say about rabbits. I can imagine if you've got a rabbit problem, you'd probably get in fairly well with that. Because you will be able to knock some rabbits off with that. But we don't have big rabbit problems around here. I don't know. It's a funny one. You'll have to approach farmers, which isn't easy, is it? Because generally we're like so tight about what someone's after. Maybe go with, as well, if you are going to approach, go prepared. Go with like just either a card saying you've got insurance, maybe. Just get some insurance. I don't know how much it is. Probably not a lot. I pay for Basque insurance. That's like 80 quid a year though. But you probably can get like for just air rifles, maybe just a cheap sort of insurance or something. Just show you're covered for like anything that might go wrong. And a number on it and stuff, and just a little your name, bit about you maybe. Just to leave something that like they might say no to you, and then they might sit and look at that. This is what we do. It goes around the kitchen table at the farm, and I'm like, oh, someone's been and he's brought this, and so that goes on the table, and everyone has a read of it. So if there's something on there that appeals to someone, they'll get back to you. Yeah. Yeah, whatever kind of insurance you need, I don't know. Same with me tonight, because I think someone rang the police on me for not doing anything wrong, but scaring geese off my own land, or some land we rent. Eddie, you drunk, mate? You coming out with some right stuff here? Don't know. And bees pulled up in the car outside. I've not tied it up yet, have I? A plate full of meat here. Roger, have you noticed she's come? Oh, he's cuddled up. He's nettled himself. Sometimes, if you've had spaniels, you'll know about it. They run through a lot of nettles and things, and the pads get nettled. And when they get home, all they want to do is scrat everything because the pads are hurting. It's his own fault. He ran off. Like, I literally didn't take him anywhere that rough, but he ran off near the end. And I had to shout at him a lot. There's a lot of shouting near the end of my video at Roger. Stew in the oven. Was it a game stew? What's in your stew? That's a fair point. I think I'm literally gonna... I don't know. I bet I'm not gonna get it done tonight because I wanted to ring B and tell her to get some onions on the way home because I've no onions in. I'm probably better doing it tomorrow. I'll put all this meat in the fridge today. And get prepared and do it tomorrow night. Then I could eat tomorrow night because we've already got pasta bake. I keep pointing this knife around. This is the knife I sharpened the other day. You'll not be able to see, I don't think. It's just covered in blood now, isn't it? You see some nicks in it. It's like already full of nicks because I think it's been in the dishwasher. Probably a cow, yeah. Possibly, could be from us. You never know. You like Bee's videos, do you? She likes putting them on, but she used to get in a mood at one pic. She thought that videos didn't do as well when she was in them. I'm like, you can't look at it. YouTube's a bit funny sometimes. It don't necessarily mean the better videos get more views. It's a bit like random. Sometimes some videos do well because a few people interact with them and it goes well. How long does game take to tenderise? Well, you could do with hanging it. I don't know about deer. I'd have thought if you can hang it nearly longer the better, won't it? It'd be a bit like it's all at your temperature if you've got space to do it properly, isn't it? Pheasants in winter, if it's like sort of low degree, 5 degrees sort of outside, I'll hang pheasants for a week. Just hang them straight on the fence, the garden gate here, and they eat a lot better then. But it's too mild at the moment. The wheels are, yep, I think they are holding up. I've got a hubcap missing, but I'm not really bothered. Best thing about the car, them wheels, I think if the car breaks down, I'll just sell the wheels. Yeah, cover letter. Yeah, something just to pique someone's interest, like. Yeah, and tell them you'll. Another thing you could suggest is that you'll if you manage to land on a farmer who's getting a lot of trouble with like trespassing through just dog walkers and things, you could suggest to him that you're more than happy to tell people they shouldn't be on there, because that is especially for like older farmers, getting out and actually going and keeping people off the land can be quite a hard challenge. That's why we like having got a gamekeeper on some of the land now, because it's in a shoot, and he is very helpful with him and some of his like team in just keeping people under wraps on the land, because people just walk wherever they want and walk all over crops and everything if you're not careful. Well, can you hear the fireworks here? They are just starting in the distance, but you must mean at your own house, I think, Chris, do you? Bees don't come in. She knows I'm on a live. She don't come in. Maybe she knows I've got a knife in my hand. Oh, she's more likely to come and hit me for all this mess I've made in here. I don't know why she's not coming in. Alright, I'll get a hubcap cover then. I'll go on Amazon and buy some. What should I get? Should I get some like Land Rover hubcap covers for my Nissan? Just still bling it up a bit. I could get some Ben Seels YouTube hubcaps, couldn't I? I nearly got a logo sorted. Nearly. I need to get some hats done for Christmas. But now I was thinking I was going to do peaked hats, but it's Christmas and it's cold. So I'm better doing a beanie or not. Bee's coming in now. Hi. Bee's shouting hi. Don't know if you can hear her. I'm trying to get the comments on my laptop, dear, but it's not working. I was trying to get the comments on my laptop, but it's not working. You're going to come and say hello to everyone? And all your work stuff? What? They're here.
I've been shopping.
Who's comment?
Hi.
Have you commented?
Yeah, so what are you doing on my table?
I didn't see that. Chris saw it.
Why is the ironing board in here? So,
They're trying to get me in trouble for killing birds.
Turkish kebab style Pringles.
What shape's that?
I don't know.
It's a, can I remember? Hyperbolic paraboloid shape of a Pringle. I don't know if you watch the videos, you can hear that. Oh no. What happened the other night? Right, I ate like the top ½ inch of the tub, left it with B.
You don't like chocolate?
Came down, it had all gone. No, there was a tiny bit left in the next day, and I said, "Where's it gone?" You were like, "I've just had the same amount as you." Totally lying.
I got this for you.
That's a favourite one, yeah. You ate all the chocolate one the other night, didn't you?
Not all of it.
Yeah, B's here now. What else you got for everyone? This is like a big reveal. What is
The
that?
pasta, but I've gone for a yellow sticker.
Oh, what we got? How much was it? It's £1.53.
£1.53.
And how much should it be?
It's a veggie pizza to have with our pasta bake.
I'll take it. I was gonna squirm at the veggie pizza, but at uni I used to get a veggie pizza after a night out.
Classic garlic mayo.
Oh god, that's terrible. How much was that?
I only went in to get some garlic.
Did you get any onions? Need onions for my game pie.
Double Gloucester cheese.
Where from?
Asda.
No, I meant where's the cheese? Is it UK cheese? You'd expect so, wouldn't
Yes, it's got a red tractor on.
you? Alright, fine, sure. Double Gloucester. You'd imagine out of Gloucester, but probably not.
It says packed in Leeds.
Packed in Leeds, it's not out of Gloucester, is it?
Throwing it down outside.
Yeah, it's throwing it down. Anything else exciting? You got me any beers?
No. I only whipped in.
Any whiskey?
No.
Could have a whiskey tonight,
I need a
actually.
new diary.
I'm getting through it.
It says in my diary by a 2026 diary, which I do.
Oh god, talking diaries already. Right, I think I'm going to end it there now. Nothing much is going on. I'm going to freeze it, not freeze this meat. Put the meat in the freezer, clean all the newspaper up. And everyone can leave and watch my video. What?
Update on the van. It's parked the other way around.
Oh, the van's parked the other way around.
It's parked the other way around. So in the middle of the night, something's happened. Update.
Oh, nice, shooting on the river. That'd be nice, actually. That's literally what I've done tonight. Walked down the river, Roger's flushed them out. And because they'd not been shot at before, they were flying out wide and literally curling and coming back for a look. And that'd be as. I was being on about the Christmas do actually. I was going to organise a Christmas do for the farm, but because last 2 years I don't think we've had a do, have we? When was the last Christmas party we had?
We're never invited.
What do you mean we're never invited? We have been.
Well, you might have. I've never been invited.
There was one at Manders you weren't invited to once because it was just staff.
It's
I think you were.
It's my birthday month there.
Bee's birthday on Christmas Day. She's Santa Claus or Jesus.
My middle name's Mary.
No, Jesus. Yeah, Santa's not born on Christmas Day, is he?
My middle name's Mary.
Mary.
Yeah, so if anyone feels sorry for me.
What? Like and subscribe. Yeah, dear.
Going to cook tea now.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna head off now. Look,
Roger?
my comment should come there. I've got it on here, but it doesn't work.
Oh, he's growled at me.
I just heard that.
He's
Just growled at her.
attacked me. I'm going to pick him up.
What's up, Roger?
Well, Roger's here.
Come on then. Come up, mate.
Why has he attacked me?
Come on, mate. There you go. You're coming up. Come and say hello to everybody. No, he's looking at the meat. Is his foot on a table?
Is he going to bite me?
Don't think so.
Oh, kiss me.
Oh, he's got a thorn there.
Good boy. I think you've hurt him. That's
I
why he
wasn't.
growled at me.
Hurt him. He's hurt himself running off. Chris says he's Santa. I don't believe him somehow.
Ben
Surname.
doesn't even wrap any presents for me.
I do.
You
I
don't
wrapped him in tinfoil one
I don't
year.
have separate wrapping paper.
I once wrapped him in like paper, if you remember that. Like brown paper that came from somewhere.
And baling twine.
And baling twine. That was very artistic.
You proposed to me on Christmas Day, on birthday. Everything's on my birthday, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's on
We
your
don't
birthday.
forget
We didn't get married on your birthday, though, did we? Bit of a trick I missed there.
You asked me out on my birthday.
Yeah, see you later, mate.
Right, I think everyone's bored of us.
Yeah, but I need to go and find some whiskey and dog on my lap. Get down, Roger. Can you jump down? Right, going that way down. Okay, go that way down. Right, we'll see you all later. Thank you. See you, mate. Bye bye.